Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Yesterday, May Day, Vice President Osinbajo made a speech that ignited a passion within the young people of Nigeria, highlighting the bold and innovative steps that are adding to the transformation of our society. In the Vice President's speech, he acknowledged the leaders in this new generation that are making great strides, combating the lazy Nigerian youth statement made a few weeks ago. Young people of Nigeria, how do we continue with this momentum? And joining us to discuss this, our guest of the day, Farid, and in-house analyst, Nena. Welcome to the morning show, or welcome back, I should be saying. Welcome back. Okay, so this speech yesterday just gave me hope, you know. It made me really happy, it made me feel all mushy inside, but that's not why we're here. We're going to talk about how to actually get the youth to see the potential they have. And so far, I mean, first off, Nena, what's your take on the Vice President's speech?
I think it was necessary. You know, I think a lot of people were feeling a little bit down from, you know, the President's speech that happened a few weeks ago. And I think hearing words like that, recognizing companies like Paystack, Flutterwave, it gets people interested. They want to know, who are these people? How did they do what they're doing? Where are they going? It gets the young people questioning, you know, asking these questions that will ultimately be impactful for themselves, but the society at large. So I think it was amazing. I think it was exactly what the people needed to hear, especially on Workers' Day.
Yeah, on Workers' Day, which leads me to my question. And well, you'll still have to answer the question. Now, I feel like a lot of attention was paid to entrepreneurs, not so much the general youth. So there's still tons of youth, you know, working the 9-to-5s, doing their own thing. Do you think there is this, there's this thing of entrepreneurs and the cool people now being, is it more important, or like less attention is being paid to those actually doing the 9-to-5s?
I mean, I think, I don't know, I think maybe. So, you know, again, we can't take away from the fact that there are a lot of smart people that are like now becoming heads of, you know, different departments and different companies that also need to, you know, we need to kind of also zone in on them and say, okay, you know, these guys are actually rising up. The companies are actually coming to realize now that young people are smart enough to take on some of these, you know, big roles.
Big roles.
And, you know, yes, I think it's very important. I mean, obviously, entrepreneurs, you know, it's a struggle, right? So you have to create something essentially out of nothing, you know. So, you know, people tend to quickly zone in, especially in this environment when, you know, a lot of the people that we idolize are, you know, entrepreneurs and the billionaires and the, you know, the people that have actually really made it, you know. So, yeah, I think, you know, we can strike a balance and just kind of also kind of bring out a lot of the people in different companies that have, you know, risen to, you know, high positions. And there are a lot of young people, even people that are under 30 doing a lot of things. And even in government as well. I mean, if you look at Anambra State, their commissioner for finance is a young guy. And, you know, so and, you know, Cross River as well. There's a lot happening. Young people actually doing different things in different fields. So it's not just the entrepreneurs.
It's not just the entrepreneurs. Okay. But with the growth of entrepreneurs now in Nigeria, we have like tons and tons of entrepreneurs. What kind of support do you think they should be getting from the government and from even each other, you know?
I mean, from the government, you know, that's a bit tricky, you know, so you can ask for so many things.
That's
so
I
mean, look, I understand how things happen in developed countries, right? So, you know, government gives entrepreneurs and small businesses a lot of tax credits. You know, they give them access to loans. I mean, well, one of the key good things, though, is that Lagos State, actually through Lagos Innovates, they provide loans for small businesses. I think up to 5 million naira. So Lagos State is actually also doing a very good job in helping entrepreneurs in Lagos. And also, they also even support people that use co-working spaces. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of that.
No,
so they actually help them by giving them vouchers, money that they can use to go and, you know, essentially you don't have to pay rent. So you can go and apply to Lagos Innovates, LSCTF, and get a voucher. And they pay you, they give you a voucher for like a year to access space. So imagine what impact that has on a business where you don't have to pay for rents for your office, and you can get like a team of like 4 or 5 people, and they all have access to space.
Yes.
Information is key.
Exactly.
So it's actually very, very.
I'm glad you touched upon that because it's a new initiative. They started in 2015, right?
2015. Well, they've been kind of talking about it, and then they finally piloted the program this year.
Okay.
So there've been a lot of small businesses in Lagos that have been using the vouchers. And even some have been coming to our spaces, and a lot of co-working spaces have been seeing a lot of influx. So government has started, zoning in and knowing, okay, we need to start supporting these businesses. Because again, small businesses are what are going to really drive the economy anyway. So, you have all these larger corporations, but how did they get to become a large corporation, They started from an idea. So again, if the government starts to realize that these ideas are very important. We need to nurture them. We need to support them. We need to invest in them. I mean, which I think they're all starting to realize now.
Yeah, they're noticing us.
Yes.
They are noticing us. Well, thank you. It's been amazing talking to you, Farid.
Thank you guys for having me.
And you, Nena.
Yes.
And that brings us to the end of the morning show today. Thank you at home for watching. From the entire morning show team here in Lagos, all that's left to say is enjoy the rest of your morning and, of course, the rest of your day. Goodbye.